The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Tua. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins blowing them out now, 34-zip. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shakir in motion right. From the 31. Buys. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here he is to throw on 2nd down. Quick slant to Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll throw it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their fourth sack of this game credit. Because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Oh, it's an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. First down, and they go right back to him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They kick the running back in motion. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Tua now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. That's taken at the 15. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He hucks it deep off his back foot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
So this one not hit the way he wanted there. They're going to say it went out short of the 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. A give to Spears, running right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Got it, man. Spears has it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Tua again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Spears on the give, headed right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They run once more with Spears. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They motion Waddle over left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
2nd and 8. Completed here to Spears. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yo.
On the 45, 1st and 10.
Did you play? How was it?
His ball's cut by Spears. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar
You guys won?
first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on
Yeah, my bad. I had this Madden game, but after I'm good.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Oh, you guys play? You play in playground?
Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just
But
builds so much confidence.
if we make our own team, we're good, right?
First down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is
I mean, I'm,
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
we got 3 people. I was like at a 4th and a 5th. I think we got 3 solid people. Me, you, Nico.
About a yard out of that.
Just need 2 more.
Made by Cole Bishop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I'm trying to finish this game quick,
Stay on the ground with Spears.
so bear with me.
Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On the handoff, this is Spears. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single
Yeah,
time.
I'm ready to shoot and clock and whooping this guy's ass.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He finds space, middle of the field. And in for the Miami touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They'll run it with Cook. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Hits a seam at the 40. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. At the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Spears. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Finds his man Waddle. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. This is Spears heading left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Spears trying this straight ahead. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield. And a back who can show off his wheels.
He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Here's a give inside to right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh my God.
As he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point. Every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bills just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. To go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blitz coming here. Allen. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Dolphins have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They can stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're able to run